Tourism is booming, but not everyone is happy about it. In some of the world's most popular destinations, locals are fed up with over-tourism, pollution, and the loss of local culture. Instead of just protesting, these places are fighting back with clever, creative solutions. Today we're counting down 10 tourist hotspots where locals and leaders are taking bold action.
Thousands of locals taking to the streets in the Canary Islands this week.
10. Maya Bay, Thailand. Maya Bay, made famous by the movie The Beach, became a victim of its own popularity. The tiny bay was overwhelmed by thousands of tourists daily, damaging coral reefs and local wildlife. In 2018, Thai authorities made the bold decision to close Maya Bay completely to let nature recover. The closure lasted nearly 4 years, during which around 30,000 coral fragments were replanted and marine life, including black-tip reef sharks, rebounded. Now, Maya Bay has reopened with strict visitor limits, no swimming, and new boardwalks to protect the fragile ecosystem. This drastic action has become a model for other destinations facing over-tourism. 9. Machu Picchu, Peru. Machu Picchu is one of the world's most iconic archaeological sites, but over-tourism threatened its preservation. To protect the ancient ruins, Peru introduced timed entry tickets, mandatory guides for most routes, and daily visitor caps, currently around 4,000 visitors per day. Tourists must now follow designated routes, and there are strict rules against touching or climbing on the stones. These measures help control crowds, reduce wear and tear, and ensure that Machu Picchu can be enjoyed by future generations. The local community also benefits from more organized tourism, with jobs for certified guides and improved infrastructure. 8. Copenhagen, Denmark. Copenhagen is celebrated for its clean streets, green spaces, and eco-friendly lifestyle. But even this forward-thinking city faces challenges from growing tourist numbers. To tackle the issue, Copenhagen introduced CopenPay, a program where tourists can earn discounts or rewards at museums, attractions, and some food venues by taking part in sustainable activities, like using bikes or public transport, eating plant-based meals, or joining local cleanup events. Imagine spending your morning collecting litter from the canals or volunteering at an urban farm, then enjoying a free coffee or museum entry as a reward. This approach turns visitors into active participants in keeping the city beautiful and educates them about sustainable travel. Locals and tourists alike benefit from a unique, rewarding experience that goes beyond the usual sightseeing. The program is still growing, and its innovative model is already inspiring other cities to think creatively about sustainable tourism. Number 7. Palau, a small island nation in the Pacific, is a true pioneer in responsible tourism. Since 2017, every visitor to Palau must sign the Palau Pledge, which is stamped directly into their passport. This isn't just a formality, it's a formal promise to help protect Palau's unique environment and respect local customs. Tourists pledge not to touch or step on coral reefs, not to litter, and to support local conservation efforts. The pledge is reinforced with educational videos on flights and reminders throughout the islands. Palau's leaders wanted to make sure that every visitor understands their responsibility. The results have been impressive. Tourists are more aware of their actions, and environmental infractions have decreased. Palau's pledge has even inspired other countries to consider similar programs, proving that a small nation can set a big example for the world. Number 6. Reykjavik, Iceland. Iceland's volcanic landscapes, glaciers, and waterfalls have made it a bucket list destination. But the country's fragile environment is under threat from millions of visitors each year. In Reykjavik, tourists can now experience high-tech virtual and augmented reality attractions, like Fly Over Iceland and Pearland's Northern Lights Planetarium, which allow visitors to explore Iceland's wonders digitally from the city. These digital tours are fun and immersive, and offer an alternative to visiting sensitive sites in person. Icelandic tourism authorities and local attractions also provide apps and guides that educate tourists about responsible behavior, such as staying on marked paths and respecting wildlife. By blending technology with conservation, Iceland is showing how tourism can evolve to protect the places we love. Number 5. Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands, located between Iceland and Norway, are known for their dramatic cliffs, grassy rooftops, and unspoiled nature. But with more tourists arriving each year, the islands risk being loved to death. To address this, the Faroe Islands launched the Closed for Maintenance, Open for Volunteerism program. Once a year, major tourist sites close for a weekend, and volunteers, including tourists, are invited to help with conservation projects. Tasks include repairing hiking trails, planting native plants, and cleaning beaches. In return, volunteers get to experience the islands in a unique way, working side by side with locals and learning about the land. This hands-on approach not only preserves the island's beauty, but also creates a sense of community and shared responsibility. The program has received international praise and is now a highlight for eco-conscious travelers. Number 4, Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam's picturesque canals and vibrant nightlife attract millions of visitors, but the city has struggled with overcrowding and disruptive behavior. Instead of banning tourists, Amsterdam uses smart technology to manage crowds and protect local life. The city developed real-time apps that show how busy popular spots are and suggest quieter alternatives. Digital signs in busy areas help redirect foot traffic, while targeted ad campaigns discourage rowdy, party tourists from visiting. Amsterdam has also closed some coffee shops and limited short-term rentals to reduce nuisance behavior. These measures help spread tourists more evenly, protect the city's historic charm, and ensure that locales can enjoy their neighborhoods. Amsterdam's tech-driven approach is now seen as a model for other cities facing similar challenges. Number 3, Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto is famous for its ancient temples, cherry blossoms, and geisha culture. But in recent years, the historic Gion district has been overwhelmed by tourists crowding narrow alleys and snapping photos of geisha without permission. In 2019, Kyoto introduced a ban on photography in certain private alleys, with clear signs and fines for violators. The move was controversial at first, but many residents and cultural experts supported it, saying it helps protect the dignity of geisha and the privacy of locals. The city also encourages tourists to learn about traditional customs and respect boundaries. This balance between welcoming visitors and preserving culture has helped Kyoto maintain its unique atmosphere, even as tourism continues to grow. Number 2, Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona's stunning architecture and Mediterranean beaches make it a top destination, but the city has struggled with overcrowding and rising rents. To help visitors discover the city and explore beyond the most popular spots, Barcelona offers digital tools and apps like Barcelona a la Butxaca and Points of Interest that highlight attractions, neighborhoods, and events across the city. These apps help tourists find alternative places to visit and create personalized itineraries, supporting efforts to spread tourism more evenly. The city also works with local businesses to promote hidden gems in less visited neighborhoods, spreading the benefits of tourism more evenly. By guiding tourists away from overcrowded hotspots like La Sagrada Familia, Barcelona protects its landmarks and helps local communities thrive. The city's approach combines technology, community engagement, and smart planning to create a better experience for everyone. Number 1, Dubrovnik, Croatia. Dubrovnik's medieval walls and Game of Thrones fame have brought a tidal wave of cruise ship tourists to the city. The narrow streets can become packed with visitors, making daily life difficult for locals. In response, Dubrovnik introduced a reservation system for cruise ships, limiting how many can dock each day and requiring ships to book arrival times in advance. This helps control the number of tourists in the city at any given time and prevents overcrowding. The system has improved life for residents, protected historic sites, and made the visitor experience more enjoyable. Dubrovnik's solution is now a model for other destinations dealing with mass tourism. These 10 cities prove that with creativity and determination, it's possible to balance tourism and local life. Whether it's eco-pledges, high-tech apps, or hands-on conservation, these places are leading the way in sustainable travel. Would you support these ideas in your city? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating travel stories from around the world.